I think my favorite part about the 2-week experience is getting to meet new students and seeing this transformation from day one up until the time that they graduate.
These students are very determined. They want to get hired. They're here to learn the industry, to find a job, and we're here to teach them and to get them out there. And the biggest thing is we want them to be successful. We want them to get a job, and we want them to travel all over the world. That's really our goal.
What's amazing is they get to meet all of these people. They get this class of 20, 25, 30 students that it's their community. And that's why they bond so tightly in this class. And this group becomes their family. We have this thing that we say, trust the process. And really part of what the process is that each day builds on the next day.
The first assignment that they have is going up, grabbing the microphone and introducing somebody else. A lot of people come in and they're super hesitant to get on the microphone. They're really scared about the whole process. And the reality is that over time, they just keep getting better and better and better. And by the end, they're amazing tour directors.
They get a little bit of classroom work, this intense classroom work with sometimes 2 and 3 and even 4 instructors that come in.
The great thing about ITMI is that the instructors are all tour directors, active tour directors at the same time.
They're going to meet instructors who are out there on the field coming back from France or the New England coast, or they're coming from all over the world to teach them everything that's happening right there in the industry. One of the really amazing things that we always want to do in class is to give them the what if scenarios. It's all of those real life scenarios that those instructors who are on the road that are bringing that experience and say, hey, I've tried this 50 different ways. Let me give you these 2 or 3 best tips that I can tell you from all my 5, 10, 20, 30, 50 years experience, and tell you what works really well.
I think with ITMI, it's really unique because we do a lot of hands-on training. We actually get on the bus. We show them how to use a microphone. We explain to them how to do commentary, how to do their research. We have them actually perform. And it's an experience that, yes, you have some classroom training, but you have so much on-the-road experience that it's really invaluable.
So it's the learning, and then it's the doing. So they're out there practicing. So they're out and about in the world and putting those fundamentals that they just learned in the classroom now out to use.
Because we take them on a city tour. We let them see a live tour. And then they get to give portions of the city tour.
And then going out to the airport and kind of learning those meet and greets.
That's one of the reasons that tour companies hire more ITMI alumni, is because they know that they've learned all of those fundamentals.
Going out on the overnight field trip, it's when the true bonding starts happening. They're really seeing that this is a real thing. I can do this.
What's amazing is the students get a chance to see not only the logistic aspect, but the community aspect of what a tour can be, and then the stories. The stories from the guests that they're going to hear out on tour, and that's where the real magic is.
I think our signature is part of it is our human trafficking awareness, and I believe we've seen it out in the world how important it is for others to be aware.
We make sure that when they graduate, we actually have a photographer come in and take their picture. They're going to have a resume, professional resume done. Sometimes the day that we do resumes, they get really nervous. How do you put, 40 or 20 or even maybe it's only 2 years of experience on this resume with these, with these different experiences, and how are they transferable? So we help them through that process and writing their cover letter as well. One of the things that we've started doing that have been really powerful the last few years is an intro video. So what's nice is a tour company receives that ITMI certified resume of our graduate to be able to click on a link that brings them up to that video. and shows this glimpse of their personality. And it sets apart the ITMI graduates from anyone else. And that's why they always go to the top of the line. By the time you hit graduation, there's tears and hugs, and they've had this beautiful, warm family.
When they get together and it's like, oh my God, we did it. And it's such an exciting moment watching their faces from the first day of pure fear. Walking in the door, are these people gonna like me? Have I brought the right things? And realizing we all have that same connection, we all have those same fears. And then at the end, knowing that they can go out and they can help people not be afraid, be vulnerable, be authentic, be themselves. And I think that's my joy, because now I know it's like our children are ready to fly. And then our final moments of saying goodbye, talking about where they can achieve their successes, and just being their foundation as they go out to the world.
And then the very last day, after they've completed and graduated, the last thing that we do with them is their exit interview.
Something that was really important to me, which was we were going to help them in every way we possibly could to find employment in this business.
Everyone has a different dream. They have a different goal, and those dreams and goals are going to shift and change. And so we've gotten to know them, not only in the 2-week class, but the conversations before and through their interview, even before they reach us. And we want to make sure that when we sit down with them, that we're matching them with tour companies.
We're going to actually show them certain companies and recommend them to different companies that they would be really good for.
I think one thing that's really important and really unique about ITMI is that it becomes a lifelong family that you become a part of. Because yes, there's many institutes where you go to school and you're there for a couple weeks and then you're done and you never hear from anybody again. And with ITMI, we have such an amazing community of students and alumni that we really are not only connected for life, but we also have connections with very important tour operators in the industry that can really make a difference in somebody's career.
We don't go away for the life of their career or their journeys.
They have this incredible support system, whether it's calling the office if they need something. We really want people who want to make meaningful connections in the world. We know that travel has an incredible power to bring people together.
To help them have a better understanding of the world, hopefully to make them better world citizens. I am absolutely humbled by the caliber of the students that come here today, and each of them is on a mission. They really are ambassadors of goodwill, and it just brings me great joy to see the joy in their eyes, in their life.
It's an incredibly brave community, and they've committed to getting off the beaten path and making their own way in the world, and to really make their dreams come true. And they get the opportunity to make other people's dreams come true, which is just amazing.
Because I don't think we are seen enough. I don't think we look at each other in our eyes and our hearts long or hard enough. We all have the same stories, the same heartaches, the same joys. And I think what I try to do is make sure that they understand before they go out the door is to just close their eyes, take a moment, because their lives have changed. They're in now a community that will support them, champion their joys, and listen to their sorrows. And I am trusting these people to go out and do the same thing for others. And it's just important that they know that.